Welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Joe Biden spending $25 million in a new black voters campaign. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Joe Biden and his administration is ramping up for the 2024 campaign, and they're going to spend $25 million on an ad campaign to get out black voters, basically to prepare them for the 2024 election. Joe Biden has been hemorrhaging black voters, especially black male voters, who are tending to go either to Cornel West or former President Donald Trump. And if he doesn't stop this hemorrhaging, it's unlikely that he'll be reelected, simply because most people don't understand that he only won this election by basically 40,000 votes. If you remember Georgia, he only won by 11,000, and I think Arizona by 20 or some odd thousand. And this is how close this election was, the last election in 2020, basically down to several votes. And he has to get those votes back. But he's hemorrhaging those votes because of the economy. Nobody in America really thinks this economy is doing well. He's basically got about a 30% approval rating when it comes to the economy. He's constantly talking about Biden economics, but when people go to the store and buy food, inflation is eating up the dollar. Basically, if you get a 2 or 3% raise and inflation is up 5, 6, 7%, your raise don't mean nothing. When you go to the store and spend $200 and you walk out and it seems like it's nothing in the basket, hey man, you got a serious problem. And as James Carville once said back in the 90s when Bill Clinton was running, it's the economy, stupid. And I'm telling you, this economy is horrible. Gas prices have went back up again. Gas prices is hitting you. Food prices is hitting you. Oh my God. And the rent is too damn high. People are getting killed with rent. They're getting $200-300 raises on their rent. So you got rent, you got food, you got gas, you got your gas bill, the electric bill, the water bill, the cable bill. You got all these bills that's piling up on you, and they're all being raised during a time when people don't have the money. So Joe Biden is going to come out here and use some type of technology with these campaign ads and telling you that everything is going okay, everything is fine. And it's not fine. Joe Biden is 80 years old. I don't believe he knows what the hell is going on out here. I believe somebody else is up in that White House running everything, and they're trying to pass legislation for an agenda, a basic agenda, an agenda that has nothing to do with what the average American people are dealing with today. If you can't curb inflation, which you have to remember, when President Trump left the White House, inflation was negligible. You didn't even feel inflation. But when Joe Biden started passing all these bills in his first 2 years with pure Democrat votes, and Larry Summers, Harvard University, former Clinton economic advisor, said, Joe, don't do it. You're going to cause huge inflation jumps, because he put too many dollars into the system. And what happened? Inflation jumped. So the average American is spending an extra $700 to $900 a month that they didn't spend when Trump was in office. And that's a lot of discretionary income that people are spending. And if you know it's hard for white people, what the hell do you think is happening to black people? If white people catch a cold, we catch the damn flu. What the hell you think is happening out here? Black people are suffering. And damn it, if you ain't in the bottom, which is those people who are getting EBT, and they're giving quite a bit of money to EBT, but I remember some states cut that back. So you got families at the end of the month who don't have money. And let me tell you something. I know there's a whole lot of families happy that school is back. For the simple fact, your kid, if they're poor, lower middle class, they can get a free lunch, a free breakfast, and a snack. Do you know how much money that saves a family until that child comes home and just have to eat dinner? If they have an after school program, they get a snack. Do you know how much money that saves a family? This is how bad it is out here. And if you're in them battleground states and you think that everything is going good, you feeling well, or you just can't stand to look at Trump. See, that's the problem. Too many people in their feelings. If it's Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy, or any other Republican, Cornel West, you can't tell me that Joe Biden has done a good job. Joe Biden has let millions of illegal migrants into this country. Then he's giving billions to Ukraine. He's asking for another $24 billion. And how many billions are they spending on these illegal immigrants where we have no housing for them? All they're doing is collapsing major American cities like New York, Chicago, Denver, LA, Washington, D.C. And Joe Biden is going to try and convince us that he deserves another 4 more years because that man, that orange man, may be coming back. How can he convince you that everything is okay when everything is not? The man can't even stay asleep in Maui. Here's a man who sits up there, who tells you lies about his family, tells the people of Maui about his circumstances when their circumstances is the one that needs to be addressed. He tells them, I'm going to give you $700. Now, you know the prices in Hawaii, the food is 2 and 3 times higher than the mainland. And that's all I'm going to get is $700, but you going to take care of Ukraine and Zelensky? But you can't take care of the American people who's suffering under your administration. But this is what this ad campaign is about, to remind you that Joe Biden is doing a good job. And if you think he's doing a good job and you black and you live in the inner city, or you middle class or lower middle class black, and you think you doing okay and you vote for him again, I don't want to hear nothing from your mouth. Because the only thing you voting for is Democrat. You vote for the man because you say, I hate that other man. I don't like the way he talk. You don't like the way he talk, but damn, his policies had food on your table. You had jobs. Your gas prices was $2.39 a gallon when he left office. But you want to vote for the man that's giving you high food prices, high gas prices, because he's got a D by his name. And plus, I don't like that guy. Who cares what you like? All you looking for is basically the outcomes. The man refused to give us reparations, won't even talk about it, won't sign a bill for it, won't sign an executive order making sure the commission does its job. He's doing nothing for black people, but you still want to vote for him. $25 million in ads for black people. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.